Hey, it's Dr. Karen Can, and welcome to 2025. The theme for this year is Illumination Revelation. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, this week's Spiritual Medicine Digest topic is get off that roller coaster. Okay, but before we dive in, if you're passionate about elevating consciousness and co-creating heaven on earth, remember to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you're always in the loop with new inspiration. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up as well. Okay, so on to our topic. Get off that roller coaster. Imagine yourself. It's New Year's Eve. People are excited about the new year. Perhaps the year before has not been easy. Perhaps there have been some challenges, right? So this is what I see and feel, because I'm very clairsentient, and you might be as well if you're a sensitive soul. People are like, you're going to laugh maybe. People are like, oh my God, thank God for a new year. Right? I remember this even more so during the lockdowns and all that kind of stuff, right? In early 2020 and 2021. Everyone was so anxious to get to the next year. Like they wanted the last year to be done, over, blank slate, brand new year. And I get that. And I can feel the type of exhaustion that people tend to feel when they're not happy or satisfied with what their year has been like. So they're looking to this new year to inject new energy. And some people will reach for, astrology or whatever, right? To predict, oh, it's going to be such a better year. There's all these great energies coming in. And then I also see people getting, as the year goes by, disappointed because they thought that the year was going to go smoother. They thought that there would be less challenges. They thought that, wow, with all this amazing astrological Lion's Gate or whatever it is, that they're into, that things would be easier. Not to be unpopular, but that is what I call the roller coaster, where we have, our hopes up for this amazing new year, and we have our resolutions. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, right? Well, very few people, not even wanting to say what the percentage is because it's that low. Okay, very few people actually accomplish their New Year's resolution. Now, that doesn't mean you should be despondent in despair because of that stat. It's more like feel into this hope, 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 disappointment, 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 hope, 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 disappointment, disappointment. See that roller coaster? Feel that? I don't know about you, but I am so done with that. I'm so done with that. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't be on a high because it's a new year, or it doesn't mean that you can't look forward to a new year. But if you're trying to push away the past year or years and trying to forget it, trying to bury it oh, that was awful, let's do a new year. Okay, I'm just here to say it's not going to work that way. No, 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 no. You may have heard me say in previous videos, everything happens for a reason, and that reason's there to serve us if we so choose to perceive things that way. So if we're busy burying what we don't like under the carpet, or perhaps pushing it into a cabinet or a closet that is now bursting at the seams from all the stuff we didn't like and didn't, appreciate, but are not processing emotionally or energetically, yeah, that causes that roller coaster effect, and that we are not happy campers at the end of the day, because our ups and downs are reflective of what's going on in the outside world, and we are just reacting to what's going on in the outside world. If you've desired peace, it's not about what is happening in the outside world. So this year's theme, Illumination Revelation, is really around how do we honor, respect, and even love the shadow aspects of ourselves, since we are actually co-creating the universe together, right? As individuated fractals of the whole of source. And we are co-creating this reality for us to play in. And so this whole yin yang idea, people are like, well, we're not doing polarity any longer. I'm like, we're still in a material world where there are contrasts. You can try to push it away. I think polarity thinking is very different from polarity experience of dark and light, hot and cold, up and down. I think those experiences are okay. It's part of the human experience, if you will, to have those contrasts, to have the yin and yang. So what is illumination revelation? It really is, for this whole year, the theme is how do we integrate all the aspects of past years instead of, putting it in that locked closet and not wanting to look at it. I'm really seeing it for what it is, and that is a nidus for our growth, right? A seed for us to grow and learn from. And it doesn't mean that we're bad people or we are slow learners or anything like that. Why have a judgment about what's good and bad in the first place, right? We don't need to have that judgment. Whatever happened, happened. It is what is. It's our opinion about what is that makes us go up and down in that roller coaster, emotional roller coaster, right? That hope, disappointment. So I was saying to one of my accountability partners the other day, I think it's time for us to give up hope. And what I meant was that hope that, oh, so-and-so's in office and they're going to fix this or, fix this issue or that issue. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with putting my hope onto some other being, person, human, government, whatever. The second coming of Christ is us. That's how I see it anyway. So how do we do that? How do we get off that roller coaster and live a peace-filled life? Well, you've already heard it before, and that has to do with being in the now. That is simple, but not so easy for most people, myself included, because we get wrapped up in what's happening in the outside world. But if you are here to co-create heaven on earth with me, then I believe, if it serves you, that somehow getting back to that peace, that thread, that resonance of who you really are as this amazing being of light is our way. So we step off that roller coaster. We just realize, yes, there are going to be contrasts, there are going to be shadows, and we get to learn from these shadows and evolve ourselves and fully honor and integrate that. Now, this is not overnight. This is going to be a process. We're going to be talking about this for the whole year in different aspects of it. So if you're ready to get off that roller coaster, I do have a Topican healing activation that we can do together. And that revolves around the willingness for us to be who we truly are and resonate and express our divine blueprint. So if you're ready to receive this activation, you can go ahead and just make that intention to receive. Feel free to close your eyes if it's safe for you to do so. Let's do stillness through observing internal movement to start off this activation. If you want to, you can rub your hands. That's what we teach newbies to stow them, stillness through observing internal movement, just to get some chi and energy flowing, and then relax. Focus on your hands or any other part of your body you'd like. Feel the flow of the movement, energy, tingles, waves, pulses, whatever it is you feel. You don't have to change it, just notice it. And then follow that flow wherever it goes, wherever it is in your body. You can even imagine where it is not and follow that, not flow. It's all good. You don't need to change it, just pay attention to that. And as we're in this space of paying attention to the flow in our bodies, we are fully in the present moment. Ding, 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 ding. This is how I get there very quickly and easily, because I'm not much of a long meditator. So as you continue to feel the flow, I will speak the Topican healing directive and activation, and you just focus on the body and feel what it feels like inside. Here we go. I now command any resistance or unwillingness to fully be in the now in the present moment and being fully embodied in this reality, be healed and resolved in the highest and best way, all directions of time, with speed, ease, and grace. I now command that any unwillingness to fully express ourselves and our soul mission to be the frequency of who we are be healed and resolved, any blocks healed and resolved, ease, speed, and grace in the highest and best way. I now command anything preventing each of us from fully grounding to our vision of creating heaven on earth, that be healed and resolved in the highest and best way, all directions of time, with speed, ease, and grace. Last one. I now command that anything preventing us from fully connecting to our divine blueprint and our divine soul mission for this body and timeline, resonating and being a resonant match for our chosen divine timeline of experiencing heaven on earth in this reality, be healed and resolved now with ease, speed, and grace in the highest and best way. So be it. So it is, and so be it. All right. So if you have your eyes closed, you can go ahead and open it. I don't know about you, but I got a little hot. I'd love for you to share some comments below this and let me know, how does it feel in the body? What ahas or insights perhaps you had, and whether you're ready to get off that hope and disappointment roller coaster just like me. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. Until next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you resonate with this message, please hit like and subscribe, and perhaps share it with someone who's like-minded, who you think might benefit. And in the meantime, I would love for you to connect with me in my private light medicine community. It's free to join, and it's for sensitive souls who desire to love and support each other. So I'll put the link below, as well as other exciting offerings for this week. Much love. Thanks for watching.